Get on board, nerds. We're spending the day in Naples, Italy. On today's itinerary, we're exploring Napoli. Naples is one of Europe's oldest continuously inhabited cities, shaped by Greek, Roman, and Spanish influence over nearly 3,000 years. Today, it's a little gritty, chaotic, and beautiful, a culture-packed gateway to southern Italy's most iconic destinations. If you're flying in, Naples Airport sits just north of the city, and it's a quick, affordable taxi or Uber ride into the center, usually around 20 minutes. Naples is the launch pad for the Amalfi Coast, Pompeii, Mount Vesuvius, and the island of Capri, which is why so many travelers use it as their home base. Naples has a surprisingly easy metro system. You just tap your credit card or mobile wallet, no separate transit card needed, and the system automatically caps your fares daily. So if you know how to handle Google Maps, you can figure your way around pretty easily. For most visitors, Line 1 is the primary line that you will be utilizing. It connects the historic center, museums, waterfront, and major piazzas without any fuss. Toledo Station functions as a subterranean contemporary art museum hosting world-renowned art pieces like the piece seen here. We started our day at the National Archeological Museum, home to one of the world's most important collections of Greek and Roman artifacts, including treasures from Pompeii. From here, it's a short and easy walk into the city. Piazza Dante is a bustling hub lined with outdoor cafes and restaurants, and it acts as a major entrance into Naples' historic center. This is where the city starts to feel really alive. The narrow streets pulling you deeper into the old town. Speaking of the old town, the Via Toledo is Naples' main commercial street. It's the city's retail spine, clothing shops, cafes, gelato stands, and as I mentioned, the famous Toledo metro station. Of course, just off Toledo is the Spanish Quarter, or Quartiere Spagnoli, a dense grid of narrow alleyways, laundry hanging overhead, scooters weaving through, and tiny trattorias serving some of the best food in the city. It's gritty, authentic, and definitely full of character. This is also where you'll see Maradona everywhere, the famous soccer player or footballer. There'll be murals, flags, stickers, souvenirs all over the city, but especially in this area. He is not just a legend, but he's a cultural icon woven into the identity of the city. A short walk brings you to Piazza del Plebiscito, Naples' grand public square. The centerpiece is the Basilica of San Francesco de Paola, with a massive dome inspired by the Pantheon in Rome. On the opposite side sits the Royal Palace of Naples, and the whole square is framed by sweeping 19th century colonnades. It's one of the most dramatic open spaces in the city, perfect for wide shots and cinematic B-roll. Definitely a great shot for photography, for selfies, and things of the sort. And right next door is Galleria Umberto I. Not to be confused with the Galleria in Milan, this is a stunning 19th century shopping arcade with a soaring glass dome and intricate mosaic floors. It's part cultural hub, part architectural showpiece, and definitely part tourist magnet, but again, absolutely worth a stop and a great spot for photographs. And from here we headed down to the Lungomare, the waterfront promenade stretching along via Partenope and via Carcciola. It's a pedestrian-friendly, breezy area, and it offers some of the best views of the Gulf of Naples. This is definitely where Naples slows down a bit, giving a very different vibe from the Spanish Quarter via Toledo in the center of the city. Here, locals stroll, couples sit along the rocks, and restaurants line the water with outdoor seating. Very peaceful, very scenic. And of course, we can't forget Naples is the birthplace of pizza. Whether you're grabbing a quick slice, sitting down for a full meal, or just snacking on something, Neapolitan pizza is soft, blistered. Here's the thing, however, wandering Napoli without a plan is a roll of the dice. You might stumble into the best meal of your life, or you could end up at a tourist trap. The trick here, in my recommendation, is to have a flexible plan. This goes through most cities, frankly. No key areas that you want to hit, but leave room to improvise based on what feels right in the moment. It's also worth noting at restaurants you may encounter a small Coperto fee on your bill. This is a cover charge, essentially. It's a small per-person service charge added by many Italian restaurants to cover bread, table setup, dining service, that sort of thing. It's not a tip, just the standard fee you'll see on most bills. If this is your first day after a long travel day, as it was mine, I wouldn't overschedule yourself, and definitely don't have anything scheduled for too early in the morning. Definitely don't have anything too structured on your agenda. Naples is intense, and you'll enjoy it so much more if you give yourself space to rest, time to wander at your own pace, and ease into the city instead of rushing from one plan to the next. So that's one day in Napoli. Chaotic, historic, delicious, and the perfect gateway to the rest of southern Italy. More to come there. And if you're ready for it, hit like and subscribe. Let's keep exploring. Happy travels, everyone.